I just felt like it was so lackluster compared to last week. Like,
well, it's because I was actually doing a song and like the tone was down. It wasn't just excited pews.
Well, we also didn't have any fireworks or grenades or gunshots. That really.
Yeah, I forgot my guns this week. I
think that really. Well, boy.
I don't think your ceiling could take it again, though,
dude,
man.
Believe me, I wish I could show you guys the letter that my apartment sent, because let's just say they were a little less than thrilled.
Yeah.
That we fired off guns in the apartment.
But I mean, nobody lives above you, so I figured it was okay.
I still had to do some work. Knocked out some air conditioning units that are up on the roof. It was not great.
And it's been hot, so
what?
Not cool us.
I'm on the hook for some cash. Let's just say that the deposit, like I said, was probably gone. Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
it's gone, and then some. And then some. But hey, it's episode 295 of Pass the Gravy podcast. We are 5 episodes away from that magical 300th episode. Yeah, I was like, no, 300 is not Cinco, but 5 yes, 5 is. We are 5 episodes away.
I don't know what 300 is in Spanish.
El 300. Robert, what is 300?
300.
300. 300.
I feel like I should know this, but
300?
Yeah.
300.
300. That sounds so
300.
cool. Episode 300 of Pasa de Gravy. What is Pasa de Gravy in Spanish?
Pasar la salsa. I've been over this.
Oh yeah. Pasar la salsa. I don't know. I forgot how to say 300.
I think there's probably an actual better word for gravy, but when you put it into Google Translate, it comes up as salsa.
Yeah, realistically, if it says it on Google Translate, that's fact, right?
Yeah.
That's the impression that I was given, at least.
That's the impression that I get.
Like, do you guys have any plans for that 300th episode, maybe?
Yeah,
no?
get fucked up and have a great time.
Oh, because I was talking to them. I was talking to everybody else listening or viewing. But if you guys have nothing going on, August 9th.
No, they have something going on.
Actually, if you have something going on, just cancel it because you have something going on already. You already had previous plans that you didn't know about, or you should already have known about.
It's going to be a great time.
August 9th, Southern Star Brewing Company up in Conroe. Google it. I don't have the address on hand right now, but I'll have it soon.
Yeah, you all have Google.
You can figure it out. You'll figure it out. August 9th, I believe it's going to start at 6. Like, doors open around 6. And Weekly D podcast is going to go on before us like they did before our Christmas spooktacular. We are going to go on, and then, can I say it? I think I can say it. I think we've got an acoustic set from 2 of the guys from Hold On Hollywood. We got Ian and Nick. I know for sure we got Ian. I'm pretty sure Nick is going on there as I heard last. But if I'm wrong, then that's on me. I think I'm right though. I think I'm like 90% sure that's what's happening. That was our musical guest. I could not 100% confirm, but I think we're good for it. I'm pretty stoked. Hold On Hollywood's gonna fucking close out the night of our 300th episode live at Southern Star Brewing Company. You're gonna get to drink some of the best beer in the whole world.
In the whole world.
Ideally, you'd think this was the best podcast in the whole world, followed by Weekly D as well. 1A, 1B, because, sister podcast, brother podcast, parent podcast, whatever. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I've been putting together a playlist to go on over there, in between shows, before the show. I think I got some dope stuff getting ready to go for you guys. Our promos are about to roll out because we're going to be in that, like we're within a month. Now we are less than 30 days away from August 9th. So you guys better plan to get your asses over to Southern Star Brewing Company Friday, August 9th, 2019. This isn't a 2020 thing. It's just right around the corner now. Now we're under a month. Southern Star Brewing Company. Come see us, do our 300th episode, and pretend that it's like a big deal. I know it's not really a big deal. We just wanted to be like, hey, we're going to throw a party so we can also drink
it's a big deal.
The people that listen to the podcast or watch the podcast or read the podcast. Because Robert, I think, is still writing up a transcript like he has always been. I believe he is. So if you'd like the transcript version of it, then just hit Robert up, and I'm sure Robert will send you it on over, right? You're still doing that, right?
Yeah, but only in Braille this time.
Good. Actually, I'd rather it be in Braille, honestly.
I've always wondered, when you type up our dirty words, do you censor them?
Yeah. I was
going to say, I don't think he
get
could...
like a sticker and like a black sticker and like put it over.
And then you can't feel it.
I don't think he could even write fuck.
Oh, could you? Have you ever? Yeah, have you ever written a curse word?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
What if I told you
to me.
like to transcribe what we said? Like, can you put subtitles in this week's video?
That would be a lot of work.
Just kidding. That'd be so much work. Shout out to Robert though. Robert is
He could, but he won't.
Robert's our MVP this week. Robert had a previous event. Why don't we just, we're gonna get into where you've been, then you can tell us about that, because Robert, we didn't expect him to be here today, and then I also didn't look at my phone. So when Robert was like, "Hey man, will you let me in?" I didn't see that, and so Robert had to like wait for somebody to let him in my gate, and then come and knock on my door. I'm like, "What's up, dude? Like, why are you being such a dick? Why didn't you?" I didn't know. So Robert wasn't gonna come here, but here we go. We'll get to it.
Where you been? 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 Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been gone? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
So Robert, you were not going to make it today. You texted me like, "Hey, I can't make it to the podcast." And we're like, "All right." We had Emma step up. Emma had a list for our Mount Rushmore of ice creams that we're going to be going on to later this week, or later this episode, and she was ready to go and fill in for you. And then Robert just shows up all of a sudden. We're like, "Whoa." Because Robert
Out
cares.
of the blue.
Robert cares. Robert is dedicated, and that's what you guys want to see in your co-workers, guys. That's what I like about Robert. Robert, what's up? Where were you?
So my partner Sam won a scholarship for the University of Houston, and
Congrats, Sam. Way to go, Sam.
it was $5,000.
Ooh.
It was a pretty big one, I think. And
Can we
the
borrow some?
acceptance luncheon was was today, and I thought it was going to be longer than it was, but
That's what she said.
It ended early. Pat, there you go. That one too. And so I was able to make it.
That's what's up. What did they serve? What was for lunch?
I mean, they had salad, they had rice, they had potatoes, they had teriyaki chicken.
Did they have any gravy?
No.
Bastards.
No, they didn't. They had some sort of steak thing. I don't know what it was exactly. Rolls. Pretty good food.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But last week on 4th of July, I didn't go out. I watched a few episodes of Stranger Things with Sam.
Okay.
I haven't finished it yet, but it's a good season so far.
Is it as good as the other two?
It's better than season 2.
Okay.
And season 1 so far removed, I can't remember. But over the weekend, I went to go see Spider-Man Far From Home with Sam and my brother. Really good movie. There was things and parts of the movie that I really liked. I guess I'm not going to say much because Pat hasn't seen it.
Yeah. I saw it.
And I don't want you to spoil it for me.
Yeah, I know. You were the one who really cares about the spoilers. You were like,
Yeah, you're really invested.
So the last Spider-Man, though, wasn't it Spider-Man Homecoming?
yeah.
yeah.
I get what they're doing. Far From Home.
No, you don't.
Homecoming.
You don't get anything.
Well, yeah, because it's got home in it. And then Spider-Man, the next one, is going to be building a home. And that's where
Spider-Man
I think he's got-
Homebody. It's where he's under house arrest and he fights villains
that
inside
might
of his
be
house.
it. Spider-Man Home Arrest. House Arrest. Okay, back to you.
Spider-Man Home Alone.
Homeschooled.
He has to fight Macaulay Culkin.
He's homeschooled, though, but it's by Doc Ock. So it's like they got to fight, but he also has to learn at the
I'd
same
rather
time.
him fight Macaulay Culkin, man. That seems more fun to me.
Well, fine. Maybe Macaulay Culkin could play Doc Ock. I don't know.
It's true. He's old enough now.
I'm sorry, Robert.
Oh, he could.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much where I've been. Watching things and the scholarship banquet today.
Pretty eventful.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty eventful. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, what about you, buddy?
What's
What's been going on in your world, man?
Not a whole lot. I purposely did nothing on 4th of July. I just took my day off.
Because you don't care about your country.
No, I love my
You didn't
country,
wanna
but
celebrate.
I celebrated my country by celebrating freedom. The freedom to not be forced
all right.
to go sit by the
Touche.
pool and forced to celebrate. No, I didn't leave my house. I just hung out all day and I just drank whiskey.
There you go.
Just drank whiskey all day long. I didn't even go outside to look at fireworks. Where I sit in my living room, there's glass sliding doors, but we've got shit over it. But I could a couple times I look through and be like, oh, I can kind of see some fireworks. But I just didn't leave all day. It was great, and just a whole bunch of nothing on the weekend too.
Nice.
Played a bunch of video games. Really just chilled. I took it very even by my standards, took it very easy this last week.
I guess that's what the holidays are for.
Yeah.
Not being at work. Because you had to go back to work on Friday, didn't you?
Yeah, but I wasn't there that long.
Okay.
Because most people were off, so the restaurant wasn't very busy. So I think I was out of there by noon.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was a nice little half day.
So you've just been chilling. That's what you've
Chilling,
been.
and then yesterday was my birthday. But
happy birthday, Pat!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Pat! So
But,
you had your birthday. Did
yeah.
you do anything fun? I know you were
no,
at work.
No, I worked all day. Tuesdays I work all day. People were kept asking me why didn't you switch? What are you doing? It's your birthday. I'm like, yeah, it's my birthday, but I'm not 22.
Yeah, I'm a male.
I don't
I'm a 29-year-old male.
Yeah, last year I worked all day on my birthday. The year before it was a Sunday, so I didn't do anything because I had to work the next day. I don't think I've really celebrated my birthday in 4 years.
My 30th was the first time I'd celebrated in a long time.
Yeah, I figure for that I'll do something
The
just
dirty
because
30.
It's the 30th. But
We're gonna give you dirt for your birthday.
of course, that's what I
Just
want.
making sure you know that ahead of time.
Yeah, but also my best friend, he's still out of town. He works.
I'm right here.
I'm
right here.
my actual best friend.
Whoa.
I'm
Whoa.
sorry, but
whoa.
Nick's been my boy since the
Whoa.
4th grade, since before I met you.
Whoa.
You're one of my really good friends.
Sure.
You
I don't know what to believe now. I don't know what to believe. I don't know which way is up anymore.
You're on the Mount Rushmore. You're just not the first round pick. That's what you are.
Okay.
You're
I'll
one
take-
of the
I'll take
groomsmen.
that.
You're just not the best man. But he's been offshore for 6 weeks.
Okay.
But he gets back in 2 days. So I'm sure Saturday I'll probably go get
you'll
fucked
chill
up or
with him.
something. But because usually we just get each other a bottle for our birthday and then we just drink it immediately. So we'll probably end up doing that again this year.
Speaking
But
of,
other than that, I didn't do shit.
Speaking of friends or whatever, I was, you know how your Facebook shows you stuff that you've
Yeah.
posted from years past? Mine was showing me the last 2 or 3 days, they were bad jokes that I was posting. Not offensive jokes, but just horrible, stupid jokes that weren't funny that I posted. Where it's why? Ugh. And I would look at it as 2 people liked it, and always it was Pat Dion. And it was for 9 years ago and 10 years ago. I was look, Emma, this is why Pat's on the podcast. Because Pat thought that dumb shit was funny. He got it. He was
still love
ahead of the
dumb
game.
shit.
I think I always thought I was funny. People just took a while to get it.
Yeah.
And now they still really don't get it. But they're kind of coming around, I like to think.
Yeah,
I was
they're
always a
getting there.
dog whistle. And you could hear that dog whistle.
Yeah, they're getting there. And we'll get to
You've been teasing us with this not cool for a while now.
I share some famous birthdays, but we'll get to that here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, famous birthdays. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. We're going to do a mini Mount Rushmore of people that share birthdays with us.
I don't even think we need to do that. I think we just list it.
Okay.
Because it's...
we
Dude,
can't,
Mount Rushmore take time. We're going to get to the honorable mentions after it anyway, so we might as well just fucking list them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I've got a good list.
Yeah, Pat's got a pretty strong list. I have a mediocre list, and I think Robert has the third place list.
Well, I don't think he really put any effort into looking
Well,
up a
he
lot of names.
sort of looked, but I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
So that's where I've been.
All right. Well, I went up to a friend's ranch in Chapel
You've got other
Hill.
friends?
I didn't say best friends. I mean, they're very good friends. Very good friends. I went up to my friend Brandon's family's ranch up there in Chapel Hill for the 4th of July. We went up on Thursday and pretty much just hung out on the pool at the pool all day Thursday, or most of the day Thursday, and then all day Friday hung out at the pool. But Thursday on the 4th, we hung out there for a little while, and then some of the guys had some guns, and we're like, hey, we should go shooting guns. And I was like, whoa, I am pretty drunk because I've been drinking all day. I've been drinking some Southern Star, Strawberry Bombshell Blondes. Fucking, they got a little bit of red tint to it, so it's patriotic when you're drinking.
It's
too.
true.
It's the best part about it for 4th of July weekend. There's no occasion that a Strawberry Bombshell Blonde is not good for. And I had many Strawberry Bombshell Blondes on both Thursday and Friday. But on Thursday, they were like, hey, well, let's go shoot. And I was like, I'm down. Let's go shoot. And then I just realized I probably should not handle
I'll
the
be
fire.
here, but nobody hand me a gun.
I'm down to watch. Give me some of those headphones, and you guys go ahead and shoot. And they had some fucking awesome guns that they were shooting. They were loud. They were cool. And then they have is it a reserve, a nature reserve or whatever it is, where you can have
Preserve?
safari animals almost on it, because they have zebras. And there was a pack of zebras that were watching them shoot. And I was like, what are you guys doing? You should be running the opposite way. But there was 3
No, they're
zebras.
cocky.
They were just stopping, and they were just looking. They were just looking at them like, what are you guys doing? Those are pretty dope guns. So the zebras were cool about
Zebras
it.
know. They're like, we're black and white. We're untouchable in 2019.
That is true. They're the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds, and they're cool with both sides, I guess, too. So they have zebras there. They had some axis deer there that were pretty awesome, and we had a good time. And then we went back, and I had been so drunk on the 4th of July. I was like, I'm just gonna my car was parked up by the pool. I was like, I'm just gonna like lay down in my back seat, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna watch fireworks here in like 30 minutes. Just I need a little siesta. And I slept right through fireworks. Slept right through fireworks. Emma drove us up to the house we were staying at on the ranch, and was like, "Oh hey, we're here." I said, "Oh no, I missed fireworks on 4th of July. No!" I was so bummed. And then I just was passed out the rest of the night there. Then the next day we just went to the pool and were there the entire day. And I'll get to some of the not cool stuff there, but that's usually it was mostly self-inflicted, cool stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of fun at the pool. They have a pretty sweet little pool. And then Friday night, my buddy Brandon and his cousin were like, "Hey, you want to go frog gigging?"
So I saw this on the thing.
Frog gigging.
I still don't know what frog gigging is.
You go and you catch frogs and eat them. Like you like stab a frog with a pole.
Okay, so it's just catching frogs.
But it had like
I thought it had something to do with your thumb.
It was like a oh yeah, because of Aggies.
Yeah, I thought like you were supposed to like,
which is like, why
shove
is
your thumb up their ass and catch it that way.
Why is their mascot a dog? Should it be a frog? Like if you're gigging them, like gig them and they're frogs. Like TCU, they should have swapped mascots with TCU. I think.
No, don't you dare gig horn toad.
Oh, that's true.
That's
you don't want to
protected.
gig those.
No.
So, okay, so maybe not.
Plus, they'll get you.
Yeah, they will. So what they had was, it looked like like a really long like spear, but had like a trident kind of like 3-pronged end.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and that was the whole. Just if you go check out my Instagram,
they make those on Naked and Afraid and Bear Grylls and shit all the time.
Oh yeah, well, so that was what they did, and then like they had a lake, and we were going out walking by the lake, and then you just shine a flashlight, spotlight those bitches, and you'd see these eyes looking back at you going, rip, 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 rip. They made more of a frog sound instead of the one I just made.
I mean, that's pretty actually. No, see, that was bad. The first time it wasn't bad.
And you just find a big one, and you're like, oh, let's get that one. And you just, I did not handle it. I'm not a big frog guy.
Did you stab any of them though?
I did not stab any of them because then like they started wading out there, and I was like, I'm gonna let the professionals. The guys
I'm not going in the water.
I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
To say I went frog.
Snakes
digging.
go in the water.
Yeah, and they did find a snake the night before when they were doing it.
No,
too.
I would not have even.
Because then they were like, we
went
went frog gigging. I was like, I'm so down. I want to try. I want to just go along. Really. So I was riding as like a passenger and just being a part of this. And they got, I think, 5 frogs total and cooked them up. But then like Thursday, I also passed out before the party got started. So I didn't eat any of the frog legs. But
they're actually pretty good.
They apparently, Emma had some and she said that it tasted like chicken and seafood at the same time.
Yeah.
Chicken somebody dipped in like salt water.
It is like stereotypical to say it tastes like chicken, but they do. It really does.
But it's just amazing how like those frog legs are big too. They're like bullfrogs are nothing.
Bullfrogs are big motherfuckers.
They look like infants. Like they're the size of a small child. It was crazy.
I actually saw in the Walmart by my house in like where they have like frozen shrimp and shit and frozen crawfish, frozen frog legs.
See, I would never buy frog legs.
I would not.
But it was just like that was an experience that I would have liked to try.
Yeah,
I should have
if somebody
tried
had them as like hors d'oeuvres,
it.
I'd be like, fuck yeah, send them over here.
Right. But if like I caught these and it's like, oh fuck yeah, I'm in. I'm 100%
nice and fresh.
The frog gigging is like if you gotta be.
So now I know frog gigging is just catching frogs.
You're spearing frogs pretty much. And then they caught one the night before with a lure. They just a fishing lure, and he said that it was like a frog lure, ironically. So I was like, well, I mean, like that guy got what he deserved anyways because he was a cannibal. So if you're gonna eat another frog, you might as well.
Well, no, he meant it was a lure for frogs. It wasn't.
Oh, I think it was a frog lure. Though.
Oh.
Like it looked like a frog.
Well, yeah,
so I was like, dude, if you're gonna eat your own, like, then that's why we're gonna eat you, man.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna eat frogs, we eat double frogs. Really, is that what that's what? Because that counts as 2 frogs technically.
It does.
If you reeled one in with a frog that was eating another, it was gonna go eat.
You know what it is?
Frog.
It's double kill.
That's what it is. That's exactly what that is. But that is where I've been. I feel like that was a lot of places. That was a lot that I did.
Yeah, you had yourself a nice busy little weekend.
I was moving around.
It was the exact opposite of my weekend.
Also, Wheezy got spayed. I got Wheezy spayed.
Yeah, about time.
So I've been having to make sure my dog that likes to jump up on the couch is not jumping. She was a little out of it the first day, a little woozy, and she's hopped right back to it now. And she's like grabbing toys. She's wanting to play. She's wanting to go full speed. When both of you guys came over, she was losing her shit. And I was like, no.
She got that little donut around her head. She's so cute.
So they gave her the cone of shame. But it was just like a cloth one.
Yeah.
And it was so and she's a mixed she's a little mutt, but she's little. She weighs like less than 30 pounds. And Like, I don't you fucking come at me with your Ron Swanson quotes. I know.
No, I wouldn't do that for Wheezy.
I know,
Wheezy.
but I know somebody out there was thinking it.
Yeah.
Somebody out there was thinking it. Wheezy's an exception. Wheezy's dope.
Yeah.
And we also got Wheezy thinking she was going to grow up to be a lot bigger, and she never did. But she was apparently like a lab and a Cromfurlander mix, and they just say she's a lab on the vet stuff. So it's like, okay.
You really should get her genealogy done. Like, get the...
Because I can tell anybody it's whatever it is. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to know.
It's like expensive as shit though to do.
It's not that bad.
It's like $70.
All the dumb shit that you buy.
That's true. I mean, I am looking at this paper with a monocle right now. Looking at it with a monocle.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
I drunkenly bought a monocle on Amazon. That was gonna be my not cool last week. I was like, actually, that's not a not cool. It's a real cool because
Yeah,
like
that's
now I have a
super
fucking
fucking cool.
monocle. And it's got like a necklace too, so I can wear it on my neck. It's super convenient.
You got to start wearing more shirts with pockets on the front.
That's
so
what I
you
need
can
to
keep
do.
your monocle there.
Oh, what was that? Oh, let me.
No, you can't wear the monocle around your neck. That's just.
I could, because it's super convenient.
Actually, I mean, that could just be the
That's
new.
what you put it in your front pocket.
That could be like your Flavor Flav's clock.
I'm starting a trend. Is what I'm doing. If we can all go get monocles on Amazon for like $5 too. Just go check it out. It's pretty dope. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but let me tell you guys where I'm going with this. I'm going to Napa Auto Parts if I ever have any issues with my car. Napa Auto Parts and Machine Shop up in Conroe and Montgomery. They've been helping customers with their automotive needs for over 37 years. They're locally owned and family operated. And if it's got a motor, the gang over at Napa is going to get you the parts you need to get it fixed, and they'll fix it for you as well. They even sell you Little M air fresheners. Best place to get your car fixed. Best air fresheners in the world. Seems like a great idea to me. For all your automotive needs, go and see them out at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. That's 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe or 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery. They're also going to give you a free battery or alternator test and $5 off any purchase of $25 or more when you mention Pass the Gravy. So go and see our friends over at Napa Auto Parts at 201 South Fraser Street in Conroe and 22150 Eva Street in Montgomery and get your Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
There we go. I like that part.
I'm actually. I probably should go visit them because my car just hit 140,000 miles.
Ooh,
It's a lot.
that is a lot. That is a lot of miles. You want to take care of that bad boy.
I mean, except for the AC not working, it fucking runs like a. I actually don't have an analogy for that. It runs good. Still runs perfect.
Runs like a well-oiled machine.
There we go. That's what I should have said.
Wait, what is it like
runs like a
without air conditioning?
It's fucking hot, man.
That's gotta suck.
I mean, it's really not too bad though, because like as long as I'm moving, you know, the window's down, you get the shit coming through. It's loud. Like I really do feel like not having AC for the last couple of years has fucked up my hearing.
It probably has.
Because like I've noticed, especially recently.
How long have you not had AC?
It's like 2 years now.
Fuck. And you just don't want to get it fixed?
I do. I'm just too lazy to actually go fucking take it done or take it to get it done, and go get a rental for 2 days.
Dude, I mean, just go get it fixed over at Napa Auto Parts. They'll hook you up, bro.
I need to.
You
Well,
should.
I don't think they will actually. I think I talked to Brandon about it. I don't think they would actually do the thing, but like I can get like the parts.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
I know. I'm just lazy. When I go up that direction, I need to swing by and talk to him. I was supposed to last time when I went up there, and
You didn't.
I spaced. I got drunk with my friends and forgot.
I feel ya.
That'll happen. But yeah. So
Napa
I'm sure
Auto
I'll be seeing you not too long, Brenda.
I can't imagine driving without air conditioning for like that long.
I mean, you get
That's
used to it.
nuts. I guess it's like a sauna in your car, though. You lose weight. Right?
Obviously not.
You're sweating off the pounds.
Obviously not, man.
Okay, let's move on to Comeback Kid, where we shoehorn whatever we want to back into the news.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
Let's start off with birthdays. Birthdays are
fuck was that I
back.
just did?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna let you go with
I'm
it.
sure you guys are gonna love that on the video. I did want to though to share my list of
Let's do it.
my famous birthdays because I have. I wanted our Mount Rushmore this week to be of just famous birthday, like people that have your birthday.
Right.
Because I
That's
read
not
my
really a
list
draft.
and mine was stacked. Well, I mean, if each of us only get to pick 4.
That's true.
But I want to go with mine because mine was stacked. Well, the most famous one I probably have, you would think it's OJ. It's not. It's Tom Hanks.
I would still go OJ over Tom
I
Hanks.
mean, I would say
Did
Tom.
Tom Hanks ever win a
Tommy.
Heisman?
He could have.
Really did.
You know, he could play somebody.
He
who
played
won a
at
Heisman.
Alabama. He played at Alabama. Was a return man.
He
never
did?
won a Heisman.
Oh, goddamn Forrest.
You don't
Gump.
remember that
Nice.
time when Tom Hanks went there?
So yeah, I got Tom Hanks, OJ, Jesse Waters from Fox News,
Okay.
Courtney Love, Fred Savage, Nick Coletti, which if you guys don't know, who he's one of the Sided.
All right.
He's one of those
I like
guys.
that. I like that.
And he's on the Real Bros of Simi Valley. He's a fucking very funny guy. Jack White from the White Stripes. Bon Scott from AC/DC, the original. R.I.P. Sweet Prince, I love you. My favorite band of all time, by the way, AC/DC. Kevin Nash, the wrestler / actor.
Mm-hmm.
NWO.
Kevin Leary, who is Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. If you guys,
Yeah,
if that
I like
name sounded
him.
familiar, he's the best one. The Wolf of Wall Street himself, Jordan Belfort, has my birthday.
Not Leo. I would rather have Leo though.
Now, also continuing the trend of, well, I guess I would say alleged murderers.
Alleged. Yes. I'm glad you put that on there.
Amanda Knox, who, if you guys don't remember, she was the American college student who was convicted and spent 4 years in prison in Italy for killing her college roommate, even though she ended up being acquitted after being in there for 4 years, even though basically immediately they caught the guy that did it, but they didn't want to look stupid, so they kind of just railroaded her jury, or her trial. And even though the other dude who actually did it and they found out did it was also convicted and concurrently serving time while she was. So she just got fucked by the Italian.
Wait, so she didn't then?
She didn't do it. She's since been acquitted of all things, but she had to spend 4 years in jail over there.
All right.
And then back to actual murders, Jodi Arias, which if you remember that name, she was the one who stabbed her boyfriend like 27 times
Yeah.
a couple of years ago.
She must have been mad.
She was very mad. Then also have actor Brian Dennehy, actor Jimmy Smits, which he played in the later seasons of The West Wing. He was the guy that the Democrats were going to put up for president. He was also in Sons of Anarchy. He's been in a bunch of shit. You recognize him. And finally, Chris Cyborg.
Ooh, that's good. That's really
Yeah,
good.
like I've got an impressive list on my. And then also there was a lot of other ones on famous websites, but it was all like kids that were like from 13 to like 20. So I guess a lot of
that doesn't count.
A lot of Disney kids must.
Yeah, I have like
have mine.
TikTok stars and stuff.
Yeah,
that
like
pop
one of
up
them was
on mine.
12 years old. Or no, there was a 9-year-old gamer too. And I was like, fuck you.
Why do you get this? I have Robert Kardashian.
Yeah,
Sticking
you
with
did.
the OJ theme. I got Robert Kardashian on February 22nd. George Washington. Ever heard of him? Yeah.
Once or twice.
Ever heard of him? Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. That's pretty crazy.
Washington.
6'7". He's a fucking son. I listened to that song so much last week. Drew Barrymore. I've got Bradley Noel from Sublime, singer from there. Who else do I have? Dr. J.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What else? I'm not really seeing anything great. Khalil Mack. That's
Yeah, you tried to tell me you didn't have any, and then I
didn't
pulled
have
up
any,
your
like,
birthday, and I was like,
great
dude, you got
ones.
some good ones on
not
here,
like
man.
not like what you just dropped.
But,
like,
I mean,
you just dropped
Bradley
like a
from
list of like
Sublime.
50 people.
Yeah.
Rajon Rondo. I don't know who Titanic Sinclair is, but I've got their birthday.
That's a name.
It's a cool name. And then Akon. Share a birthday with Akon. That's it.
That's what you said. I'm still not convinced of it because I didn't see it on any website.
Robert, what about you, buddy? Do you have anybody's birthday you share with?
So I didn't really have a lot of people that I knew. The ones that I did know were Mariah Carey, Fergie.
I don't share Akon's birthday. I thought I did.
I just looked it up and I was like, no, you don't. I mean, Akon and Fergie, or Mariah Carey and Fergie. Those are two strong ones.
Quentin Tarantino and Buster Posey.
I like that. Yeah. Maybe don't block the plate so much.
No,
you'll get hurt.
nobody from the OJ trial though.
Not that I know. I mean, I don't know anyone from the OJ trial. So
Probably Robert Ferber. You probably have the racist cop's birthday, Robert.
Yep. Might have been him. Home runs is another comeback kid.
Dangers!
Because, like, I don't know if you were getting a boner while you were watching that home run derby.
I was at work.
I had a heart on that whole time. Oh, my God. That was the best home run derby I think I've ever
I'm
seen
at
in my
work
life.
and I'm getting calls from my brother like, dude, did you see that? I'm like, I'm at work.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit 91 home runs in a home run derby that he didn't win. He didn't win that. And Pete Alonso, right?
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso beat him, the Mets rookie. He's a superstar right now.
That dude is going to be a trivia question in 4 years.
He hit 67 home runs in
But,
the total
like,
derby.
I
But
mean-
it's by rounds, and also in that semifinal round, so the derby is you're paired up against people. I think they do it by who has the most home runs to who has the least or whatever it is. And Vladimir Guerrero hits 29. Josh Hamilton, I think, hit 28 in New York a while back, and that was when it was like, there's
That was
no
the
way.
best. The Rangers had tweeted out earlier in the day, "Good luck matching this tonight, guys," and it was.
And then they replied to it.
and they replied and goes, "Oops."
Dallas just, counting your chickens before they hatch yet again.
His first round ever. He's not even 21 yet. Goes
Yeah.
out and hits the record, and
there
then in
was-
the next round hits fucking 27 or 28 again in the next round.
I love people that bitch about the home run derby too, because people were like, "Well, he only has 8 home runs." Like, he's Vladimir Guerrero's son, so he's probably
he got
good.
called up part of the way through the year. Everyone knows he's
Have
a
you
power hitter.
seen him
and
at
it's
batting
just-
practice? Because he murders balls, and he murdered balls. So he just hits 29 in the first round. You're like, what the fuck? Okay, tight. Then in the second, so it's a bracket system with the 8 guys. Then he goes down to the final 4, and he's playing Jock Peterson of the Dodgers. He hits 29 again. So he beat the most home runs hit in a single round
twice
by himself. He had
Back to back.
At one point, he was 1-1. So he tied his own record. Then Jock Peterson was like, "Oh, okay, I'll just hit 29." He hits fucking 29. They had to go to a 1-minute home run off, basically, where you get 1 minute to hit as many as you can. They did that. I think they got to like 36 or 32 or whatever it was, and then they go to where you get 3 swings, and you get 3 swings. And then when you can take a pitch or whatever, that doesn't count. But then when you swing a bat, if it doesn't go over, that's just 1 out. You can see how many you could get. So then I think he ended up with 39 home runs to 37 or 38 of Jock Peterson. So he hit 39 home runs in a technical round, even though there was extra time and
the
stuff.
rounds are very different than when Josh Hamilton did it.
Right, where Josh Hamilton...
Like, now you can get
'cause
extra
time. And they
time.
carried over, I think, when Josh Hamilton did it, because I think the second round would carry over to... Or the first round would carry over to the second round.
But they still only count it as 1 round. But
Right.
that was back when you just get 10 swings.
Right, but also...
And now you can get, like, extra bonus time.
You get 4
and
minutes.
shit
You
like
get a
that.
timeout
Yeah.
in that you can call
Or
a
not 10
timeout.
swings, you get 10
If you hit a home
3
run
outs,
so
whatever.
many feet, then you get an extra 30 seconds. If you
Yeah.
hit so many, then
It's
you get...
crazy now.
It's cool. It's more fun. I
It
watch
is.
it, and
It's a lot of fun.
With the Josh Hamilton thing, it was cool when they only had 10 outs, but it's like you get a guy like Bregman would have been done, and Bregman was done in the first round. But
Yeah.
there's guys you just don't get your swing going, you don't figure it out until like the very end, and then it's like, all right, you ended up with 2 home
I
runs.
think Alonso didn't even hit as many as Bregman in the first round, though, right?
I don't know.
I think because he faced somebody who only hit like 9. I think Alonso only hit like 13 in the first round,
I
but
think
he
he hit-
faced someone who
yeah.
hit like 9.
But then he
But it's
hit
just like, that's
22
how it
in the
goes.
next round or something like that. No, he hit 20.
The home run derby is just fucking
It was
great.
nuts. It was nuts.
It really is better than the dunk contest now because the dunk contest has reached a point where like, dude, we fucking
It's the
seen
best.
everything.
It's the best part of like baseball has the best All-Star game. I think. I don't know.
It's the
I think
closest to
hockey
an
is
actual game.
hockey is close just because of the system that they did with the 3-on-3. But I think baseball hands down like
It's
best
the closest
All-Star
to the
break.
actual game.
Although if you got to get rid of one, I would rather have the home run derby. I think the home run derby is more fun to watch than the All-Star game.
Yeah. But it is cool how they did with the All-Star game, all the earpieces, and they were talking to players during the game.
Yeah,
During their
although
at-bats and
like
stuff.
home runs aren't technically back in the All-Star game conversation. We're just going to shoehorn the All-Star
Yeah.
game in because that's how we do this. And they had the players mic'd up in the outfield. They were talking with Joe Buck. It was so much fun. You had at one point it was Alex Bregman. Was it Bregman, Springer, and Brantley were all out there at the same time, and they had the 3 Astros had the first 3 hits for the AL. That was pretty cool. Brantley drove in the first run. He drove in Bregman, which was tight. It was just cool. Like baseball has they're figuring it out. Like we gotta fucking have fun, or people aren't gonna watch. Well, we
Yeah,
do
they're
we do
finally
Mount
starting to figure
Rushmore
out how to
seasons because
promote their
baseball is the
players.
only thing on, and they're like, oh okay, except for Mike Trout, they just don't know how to promote Mike Trout.
Well, but that's also the thing. Mike Trout he doesn't want to be promoted. That's not his personality. He doesn't want to go out there and people will be like, oh, he does commercials and shit. Like, yeah, because if you're gonna throw free money at me for 2 days work, I'm gonna
I'll
fucking
talk
do
for
it.
BioFreeze, man.
But like, he doesn't want to be out there in the forefront doing all that shit. He just wants to play baseball. Bregman, they're finally figuring out like Bregman's the dude that should be the face of Major League Baseball. He's young, he's cocky, he loves being in the fucking spotlight, he loves to talk shit, and he'll back it up. So they're finally starting to figure out which guys they should push, and it's
I do
getting
think
fun.
Bregman's gonna be the face of the MLB.
I think he should be because
Bregman's
he's
not
got
even
the right
the face
attitude.
of his own team.
Just because he's the youngest, but like he does have mass appeal across because everyone like he's cocky, but not in a way that really makes you hate him.
Mount
He's just
Rushmore of
fun.
Astros right now. If we were drafting, if we were drafting, who do you go first? Robert, you come in on this because I think you got to go Altuve one easily. Altuve as the face of the Astros.
This is a different conversation if you do it in Houston or do it nationally.
Who's Altuve? What? He's like
everyone loves Altuve too, but Bregman's starting to become up there. Then you also have Verlander.
Bregman, I think, is like the James Harden.
No, I would
of
go
the
with
MLB,
I would go with Altuve as the face of the Astros.
But I would say Springer is bigger than Bregman, probably in popularity.
I don't think so now. If you had asked me a couple months
What do
ago
you think,
or like
Robert?
last year, I think Bregman's starting to take him.
I think Springer's still more popular than Bregman.
I think Bregman may have edged out Correa,
Well,
think he
I'm
did
also
too.
saying nationally.
but I would say it would go Altuve, Springer, Bregman,
But that's the thing.
Correa
and that's
probably
why
is
this
my
is
Mount.
awesome.
If I had to go
We
Mount Rushmore.
We just have this many young players that everyone loves.
It was like we were talking about last week where I was saying when the Yankees are 100% healthy and the Astros are, like, when you read their lineups 1 through 9, you're just, oh my
ridiculous.
God. Half of these guys should be hitting third in any other team, and you're hitting 7th, 8th. It's ridiculous.
I love it.
And then, we'll just pick up Michael Brantley, bring him on in too. Like, that's crazy. They're like, it's baseball.
And now we might be getting, or there's rumors that we're trying to go after Noah Syndergaard
Oh yeah.
from the Mets. Thor.
I saw Trevor Bauer might be coming to the Astros, and I am rooting hard for that.
I'm rooting hard against it.
Because I want to see how Astros Twitter has to deal with him.
It's Tyler Bauer. It's Tyler Bauer.
His legal name is Trevor.
Yeah, his legal name is
Astros
Trevor, but
Twitter
his name is
calls
Tyler.
him Tyler. But I think Astros Twitter would be hilarious if they have to then root for him. Like, oh well, we have to help you. Have to help you.
But
Help
we'd
our
all
team.
be sitting there like, oh yeah, are we cheating now, asshole? Or now that you actually are working with the best pitching coach in Major League Baseball, do you understand?
Well, he'll learn how to
spin
juice
rates
the
really are
balls
the
and to
shit?
spin it and to cheat, right? That's
Or
how
is he going to
that's
go
how-
out there and
that's
be
what
like, no, guys, we are cheating? He's just such a douchebag.
I get it, man. I get the hate for him, but it's like I'm rooting for chaos
No,
at this
dude,
point.
if he came on the team, I'd be cool with it because he's a
good
really
pitcher.
fucking good
He's a
pitcher.
good pitcher.
But I'd still shit talk him like I shit talk Tyler White's fat ass.
I didn't realize that. I'm just rambling about the All-Star game. I'm sorry, guys. I paid a lot of attention to
It's
that.
the All-Star game, guys.
I had
This
Big
is-
Brother
you know what's
on.
gonna happen.
I had Big Brother on I had the feeds on, and I had the All-Star game and the home run derby the last 2 nights. And it was like heaven. It was like sports heaven. You know, you feel like at this point in the year, there's not a lot of sports you can root for, and it's just like All-Star week. You're like, fuck yes. This is exactly what I wanted. And it reminds you, I don't know about you guys, but it takes me back to like those summer nights in like school where you had nothing going on. You're like, oh, I'm just hanging out. What are we doing tomorrow? Who knows? I don't have plans. And you're just like hanging out at somebody, or like when I'd be in school and I'd come in, when I didn't live in Texas, I'd come to visit my grandma and you just watch the home run derby, and it was just like, it was an event. It was fun. And it took me back to that stuff. So like that part's fun. And I didn't realize that Bryce Harper wasn't a fucking All-Star. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, no, he's had a
yeah.
shit year.
Yeah, but I just
He's in like 220.
But when you have a
Or
shit,
Manny Machado.
yeah. So suck on that, Manny Machado. That's what you get for going to San Diego. But like
he doesn't care. He's living
Yeah,
in
that's
San
true.
Diego and getting paid.
I'm getting paid. It's like the Roy Williams effect is what I call it, because and fuck Roy Williams and the Dallas Cowboys also. Even Roy Williams when he was on the Detroit Lions too. Fuck him. Except for the fact that they had to give up a lot to get him, and that was awesome. I think they gave up like 2 first-rounders or a first and second
Something like
for
that,
Roy
yeah.
Williams 1 year. That was great. But like, remember Roy Williams would just make the Pro Bowl just because he was playing on the Cowboys. Like, I thought that was the Bryce Harper. I thought was just like for the rest of his career, he was just an automatic
Yeah, I was a little shocked that he didn't.
All-Star. It's just there's guys like that where you're like, huh?
Fan
he didn't make
voting.
it.
Fan voting is dumb. Like I get why they do it, but fan voting should not
They
have
should
any
cap it
effect
at a
on
certain
All-Star
like
games.
you should have a certain like ERA
Fan
or
voting
like,
should be like-
batting average to be able to be eligible.
It should be like 5% of the vote.
Because then there's teams that are like, oh, just go vote all Reds. You're like, I'm not gonna vote the Reds. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. And then the fact that everybody has to have one player per team, like I think that's kind of dumb.
That I'm cool with. Now, like it sucked in years past when like the Astros had to send like fucking Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, Jose Altuve went twice, and I think that was it. The 3 worst years that they had. I remember that. And Jason Castro's on the Twins now, right?
I didn't even know he was still in the league.
He was on the Twins? I don't know. I'm done. Except like sleeveless jerseys. Can we say sleeveless jerseys are back? Because
Oh, those were so
the Reds have
dope.
those 6 sleeveless jerseys.
It was basically just an
kinda
excuse
stoked,
to make Puig look even bigger.
pretty much. And they all look just fucking jacked. I get they're baseball players, so they're working out and stuff.
Yeah.
That was tight.
They got some big boys on the
It was
team.
really just like they were like they wear those shirts under it, and they're like, we're not gonna wear the shirts today.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just come on.
All right, that was enough baseball.
So
for
baseball,
This
I guess, is a comeback kid. Our final comeback kid of the week is ice cream because people are still fucking licking ice cream. We didn't talk about this last week because I was hoping this was just a one-off. There was the girl that was licking Bluebell ice cream. She puts it back into the freezer and then just like, it's funny. Yeah. That's fucking gross, man.
Yeah, now they found, she's a minor, so she's not going to get charged as an adult. So they're like, 20 years is excessive. Everyone knew she wasn't going to get 20 years.
Right, but the people that are saying, like, she should get 20, no, she should have to pay for whatever the ice cream restocking fee was because they had to clear out all that ice cream.
Yeah.
She should have to do some community service, do something that's going to make her.
No jail time.
But then people are like, well, her boyfriend was filming it. He should be in charge. He should be in trouble too. Like, what did he do? He filmed it? Like, well, he should have stopped it. No, he shouldn't. He doesn't have to stop
Kids
that.
are fucking stupid, but
Yeah,
she's the one who did it. So
Right.
she's liable. It's not like being a getaway driver at a murder.
Exactly.
You're not part of the murder. You're just like
You're an accessory to
fucking
licking.
kid who did that.
There's
And
a lot
now,
of porn videos where you're an accessory to licking.
Yeah.
And that's like, then we could charge so many porn.
So now there's been other ones of that. There's the one that's circulating now of the guy spitting into the Arizona tea.
So we were talking about this a little bit on the morning
people, cut
show.
it out.
And it was that's just nasty. People are doing this
everyone
now.
though, she should just get whatever we just said. Everyone who's doing it since then now to get clout, they should have the fucking book thrown at them. Not obviously 20 years and shit, but their fines should be ridiculous. And like 90
We should
days
just get
in
to
jail.
spit on them. Like that's just what it should be. Like you have to hang out in like a stock, and we just
Like
spit on you.
if you're an adult and you did this, oh yeah, 2 years. You get 2 years in jail.
I also think that like when
It's
men,
excessive and it's overcrowded. We already have too many people in jail. But if you're doing it just to get clout now, fuck you.
and it's like if you do, and I understand that like it could spread diseases and stuff, and that's true, and that's fucked up, and I don't think it will in most cases. But when people are talking about it's gross that people are doing that now, it's like if you think people are doing that now, man, this is always going on. We just don't see people posting it.
I don't know if it's been one, or if it's just one of those stupid things where now people want clout on social
I
media.
feel like we've all had spit in something we've eaten. We've all had somebody else's tongue on something we've eaten that we didn't know about. That was somebody we didn't know, and it's just I would just rather not know about it. Just don't let me know.
Yeah, if you spit in my
It's
soda
fucking
and
gross.
I can't taste the difference,
It's
it
fucking
makes
gross.
no difference to me.
But just don't tell me, because then I'm gonna get mad. And I'm gonna feel upset about it. But if I'm just like none the wiser, then it's all right, whatever. I'm not saying I'm not condoning it at all.
No.
But it's just this is probably not like a new thing. It's a new thing to film it.
Yeah.
But this you're dumb if it's the challenge. Like you're doing a challenge to do this. So fuck you guys. That's not cool.
I propose another challenge for you. It's called the shoot yourself in the fucking head challenge. It's only for people that
I'm not going to condone that one.
It's only for people that lick ice cream and put it back, though.
Okay.
It's not just, I'm sad, shoot yourself in the head challenge.
What I always say
that's not what I'm talking about.
Is lick pussy, not ice cream.
Or how about this? The punch yourself in the fucking nuts instead challenge. It's when you're going to do a challenge that's really stupid. Instead, punch yourself in the fucking nuts and film that.
I like that. That should be.
Or if you're a woman, I guess punch yourself in the puss.
So I think
Just right in the clit.
right in the box.
Right in the box.
You hunt your own box.
Box your box challenge.
The self-hunting box. Installed today. So ice cream is our final comeback kid of the week, and that will lead us to our Mount Rushmore of ice cream, suggested to us by our good friend Cassie J, the Squatch God. Cassie J, the Squatch God. She said because of all the a-holes out there licking ice cream in stores and putting it back. Like, great idea, Cassie. Also, it is summer, so it's a nice treat to have. I feel like we need to discuss this now. Robert wasn't gonna. We didn't think Robert was gonna make this, so Emma was gonna fill in Robert's place and draft for Robert. So everything would have counted that Emma drafted for Robert. And Emma brought up a good point when she found out she wasn't gonna be in it. She was just gonna name different like flavors of ice cream and stuff. And I said, "Oh wait, no, that wasn't what I meant.
That's what I had thought
by
too, until
ice
you
cream."
told
So
me that
yeah,
stuff.
then I told you guys, and you guys were like, "Oh, whoa!" So I'm glad I brought that up. But ice cream for this Mount Rushmore, at least, is defined by anything. It's like you can get it in a pint. You could get it from the ice cream truck. So like popsicles count. That counts as ice cream. There's no cream in it. Whatever, man. This is just respect the exercise. It's Mount Rushmore of ice cream or frozen treats. Like you could get it from the little freezer at lunch in the lunch line. There's that's what I remember.
You gotta go a specific one. You can't just choose an overall like chocolate.
Right,
But
exactly.
no, you gotta go with a specific brand if you're gonna do some shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with our Mount Rushmore of ice cream this week. Last week's results for our Mount Rushmore of American songs. It was a lot closer than I thought. I thought Pat was going to run away with it just because Pat's list was so good.
You
we were neck
threatening
and
me
neck.
there, man. I was worried.
So Pat won with 42% of the vote. I had 38%, so I was second. Robert had 20%. So Pat is leading the charge this Mount Rushmore season, 1-0
We should just stop.
to nil. Oh no, we're not going to stop just now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
This week's draft order is going to be Robert, me, and then Pat. So it's a snake draft. It'll go Robert, Alex, Pat, Alex, Robert, and back again like that. It's so basically, and I just wrote, we can pick things that come in pints in the ice cream truck. Pretty much anything goes. Just make sure you pick something you'd buy. If you'd buy a pint of it, you specify the like brand and flavor. So without further ado, Bobby Jokes, why don't you go? Give us the first pick of this Mount Rushmore of ice creams.
I think I'm gonna go with Bluebell's homemade vanilla.
That's a classic.
That really is.
I mean, you got to respect the classics, man. Not a sexy pick.
No, it is. It is. I think that's the best flavor of Bluebell to me. That's the OG. There's no better vanilla ice cream.
You know what that is?
Than blueberries.
It's the Frank
Bluebell
Sinatra
homemade.
of ice cream. Is what that is.
There's no better.
So I
ice
take it
cream
back. It is a sexy one.
There's no better vanilla, I guess, than Bluebell homemade vanilla.
That's
And
true.
it's because it's made at home. That's why. I'm gonna go. I didn't know if this. I thought this had a good potential to be the first pick off the board. I'm gonna go ice cream sandwich.
Ooh.
The ice cream sandwich, because it doesn't melt, but like you can hold it in your hand, you can take it on the go. I once ate 2 entire boxes of Bluebell ice cream sandwiches in a day. Emma thought I was a super weirdo.
Should we speculate a flavor, or is it just ice cream?
Regular generic ice cream sandwiches.
With
Like-
the vanilla in the middle.
Yeah,
Which I don't think we're going to get multiple ones anyway. But
They do have like cookies
when you
and
think
cream
of,
ice
when you
cream
think
sandwiches.
of ice cream sandwich, you think of just the ice cream
sandwich.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ice cream sandwich with my first pick.
Damn. All right, I got to come out strong here then.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really tough one.
I'm gonna go banana split banana split Dippin' Dots.
I think Dippin' Dots. We're gonna just allow you to take Dippin' Dots as a whole.
Okay.
Dippin' Dots.
See, I thought I'd have to go flavor, but
Because
okay,
I wrote Dippin' Dots down
Dots.
as that, but like Dippin' Dots just it's such a random, like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
So Dippin' Dots,
And
I'll
it's
give you
it's a
that.
great treat you don't get very often, but when you do, ho ho ho.
Although I got a bone to pick with it. It is claiming to be the ice cream of the future. When is the future gonna happen? Like
See,
what?
that's
Like
the
how
great
long
thing
is it? It's been around. I was a kid.
That's a
and
great thing
Dippin'
about
Dots is the ice
it,
cream of the future.
is you don't have to specify.
That's true.
Because until you go out of business, and even after you go out of business, you can always be revived.
All right. So Dippin' Dots, you got 2 right here because it's a snake draft.
All right, Dippin' Dots. The next one I'm going to go with the Ninja Turtle gumball pop. I don't know what you would call
Ninja
it.
Turtle balls or Ninja Turtle bar.
Okay, so you got-
a Ninja Turtle
Ninja
bar.
Turtle bar. So you guys know when you would go to the ice cream truck as a kid and they had like the Sonic the Hedgehog. No, I'm going with the Ninja Turtle one where the eyes were gumballs. That's my number 2 pick.
Ninja Turtle bars with gumball eyes.
Yes.
All right. I feel like I have 2 that I think one's gonna swing back to me. I'm gonna go with the one I don't know if it'll be able to swing back to me. I'm gonna go with the Bomb Pop.
Yeah.
The Bomb Pop. It's red. It's white. It's blue.
I thought-
We have
I'm wearing the
branding on
shirt.
that right there.
I knew that was going to be your number 1 or 2.
Bomb Pop. I thought that could go 1. I didn't know.
I was kind of surprised it didn't go 1, and honestly, it shocked me.
I didn't know if ice cream sandwich would be back.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was gonna see it again.
Yeah,
so
I was
had to go
really
that.
hoping I could go 3rd round on that one.
All right, Robert, back to you. You got 2 right here.
All right, I'm gonna go with Push Pop.
You're talking like Flintstones ones? I remember those.
Yeah.
The
Well,
orange
I mean,
ones.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Push Pop is Flintstone stuff.
And I'm gonna go with the drumstick.
the
The drumstick is so
the
good.
Nestle drumstick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the little like drop of caramel in it when you get to the
Caramel.
inside. Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, I fucking always would get that when I would there were 2 of them that I would get when I was in the lunch line at school. It was always either the drumstick, and I'm not going to say the other one because I may swing by and pick that one. Nestle drum.
I would actually always go with the other one, though. That was my go-to.
You would go with the other one? Okay. Well, I am going to go with, and I think I guess it's my. I think it's better than the actual candy. I'm gonna go with Snickers ice cream bar. Like there's like
That's a great one.
Snickers ice cream bar is 100% better than a Snickers anytime. If you ever tell me that a regular Snickers is better than a Snickers ice cream bar, you're absolutely insane.
Can't say it anytime.
It's anytime. If
Okay.
it's freezing cold, I'd rather have a Snickers ice cream
that's
bar
when you're wrong.
over that.
That's when you're wrong.
Snickers ice cream bar. I'm taking that with my 3rd round pick. Pat, you got 3
right.
and 4 right now.
I'm gonna go with a blue raspberry snow cone.
Just snow cones. We'll do snow cones.
Okay, well, I can take snow. Okay, then I'm taking snow cones.
Snow cones.
Fuck you, Robert. I had already thought about it. Robert goes, do snow cones count? And I was like, fuck yeah, they do.
Snow cones do count.
Snow cones.
And then what are you going to wrap it up with? You get one more.
I couldn't respect my list if I didn't have some Bluebell. So I'm going to go with the Bluebell Butter Crunch, which is basically the Snickers. Or not the Snickers, the Butterfinger flavor of the Bluebell. That's my of all the
Crunch.
it's so good. I love it so much. There's other ones that I want to go with, but I know some people hate on certain flavors, so I'm going Butter Crunch.
I'm in a tough spot here because I have I actually have 4 that I'm looking at that could just be game changers. I'm going with the one I think. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get ripped if I go somewhere else besides Bluebell, but I'm gonna go Ben & Jerry's Fish Food.
I honestly don't even know what that is.
It's chocolate with little baby chocolate fishes in it. It's awesome.
I don't
feel like I
non-Texas
just lost
ice
based
cream.
on that.
Yeah, you did.
But Ben & Jerry's I think is awesome. Not knocking Bluebell.
Nobody knows what fish food is.
Ben &
Tom.
Jerry's Fish Food is what I'm gonna
You
go
got like
with.
6 people that are. Might as well go Halo Top, you commie.
I'm not gonna go with Halo. I'm not crazy.
All right, Robert, wrap us up.
It's after the band Fish. Like they designed, it was their own signature ice cream. So
Cherry Garcia, if you're gonna go after a band, dog.
All right, so Pat, you win with the Ninja Turtle one. Can I go with the Powerpuff Girls version?
Of course
that
you
one?
can.
Powerpuff Bars.
I thought you were gonna go with Sonic. Sonic was my backup if they were out of Ninja Turtles.
They also had the Homer Simpson one.
Or Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird. But I think they had Bugs Bunny. They had all the
Spider-Man.
Looney Tunes. All right. So our lists go like this.
Fudge Pops.
Yeah, Robert had Bluebell's homemade vanilla, Push Pops, Nestle's drumsticks, Powder Puff Girls bars. Solid list for sure. I had ice cream sandwiches, Bomb Pops, Snickers ice cream bar, and Ben & Jerry's Fish Food. Pat had Dippin' Dots, Ninja Turtle bars with the gumball eyes, snow cones, Bluebell Butter Crunch. Damn, dude, this is gonna be a tough one. Just looking at it, I feel like
we all have one that like
we have
a lot
one
of
that's
people,
gonna fuck us.
We all have one that like a lot of people probably haven't tried. So it's gonna be like that.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
I don't think a lot of people know fish food.
I know, and I'm cool with that. I think fish food is fantastic,
Hey, as long
that's
as you
more
can
fish
sleep
food for
with
me.
your list.
More fish food for me. If you guys aren't buying it, but if you haven't bought it, just go give it a try. Buy a pint, you're gonna love it. I promise. I think the Powerpuff Girls bars hurts Robert, but that's his final pick.
It's like the same thing as mine, but like it was. Did you buy the Powerpuff Girl or did you buy Ninja Turtle as a kid? That's what it is.
And then the Bluebell Butter Crunch, I don't think is a bad one. I think Pat could go back to back in this one.
See,
honestly.
that's
if people don't knock you for taking Dippin' Dots first.
I don't. You see, I wanted to take it because I thought it could go quick.
Now, I was thinking it might hang around until the third round, which was nuts.
I just wasn't sure, and I was like, I gotta get it.
Because I knew if it was hanging around, I was either going Bomb Pop or Dippin' Dots second.
I was so thrown off by you not taking the Bomb Pop #1 overall. It fucked up my list. Like I should have taken that #2 overall and not the Ninja Turtles. But like you fucked up my head.
That was the plan.
And I'm wearing the Bomb Pop shirt today, which
is very ironic that I was able to
I thought
snag
you were
that.
going to take it #1 overall because it was on brand.
You want to read Blue Apron?
Yeah,
Blue
I'll read
Apron
Blue
while
Apron.
I go piss again, as our usual weekly routine. Although I think last week you read Napa. Don't touch
Here's
this
in between song when we switch seats. I feel like this table's a lot closer to the wall than it was last week. Blue Apron is the leading meal kit delivery service in the USA. While many people know what they do, there are many that don't know about the types of meals you'll get to eat when you use Blue Apron. You're not just having burgers for dinner, you're making short rib burgers with hoppy cheddar sauce on a pretzel bun. You're preparing seared steaks with mashed potatoes, green beans, and crispy shallots, all in under 45 minutes and without having to make a trip to the grocery store. They offer 3 different meal plans, a 2-person plan, a family plan, and a wine plan. Pick which one you want and get involved with Blue Apron. Here are some of the items you get from Blue Apron if you ordered this week, which is the week of July 15th. Just got to clear that up for you guys. Seared pork chops and chipotle mayo with red rice, snap peas, and hot honey. Southern spiced chicken with buttermilk mashed potatoes and green beans. Calabrian shrimp and orzo with zucchini. Pesto fusilli salad with fresh tomatoes and corn. Smoked Gouda and Monterey Jack. Sorry, Gouda. Smoked Gouda and Monterey Jack grilled cheese with mushrooms and pickled shallots. Smoky chickpea, and here's where we go. I call them gyros. Some people call them heroes. Smoky chickpea gyros with feta and romaine salad. Chicken lettuce cups with hoisin mayo and spicy pickled carrots. Those look amazing. And cumin, Sichuan, peppercorn beef, and ramen noodles and broccoli. It all sounds delicious, and you can get it with Blue Apron. We're even going to give you your first 3 meals for free at blueapron.com/PTG. blueapron.com/PTG. Get your first 3 meals for free. blueapron.com/PTG. Blue Apron. A better way to cook.
Oh boy.
What do you say? Do you say hero? Do you say gyro? You say gyro?
I say euro.
Euro?
Euro. I mean, it doesn't make sense the way it's spelled,
Yeah.
but I just say euro.
Okay.
That's how I work. That's how I roll.
I just don't respect the euros. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, buddy. I understand.
I'm a red-blooded American, and I pronounce things how they are spelt.
Excuse me, I'm a patriot. That's what I was told.
That's why it's caramel and not caramel.
Carmel.
There ain't no silent A in the English language. You spell it, I speak it.
Exactly.
That's what we do.
Precisely.
Speak and spell was my favorite toy as a child.
Well, Kyle says moo. And that guy got a Whataburger job too. I don't know if I made that same joke last week. But
You
I
could've.
think
Who
we may
knows?
have. Now it's time for the not cool segment, and I'm gonna make Pat go first with this. And that's because he's been teasing us with his not cool. He like a lot of times we'll hint or we'll even just straight up tell each other what
Yeah,
our
like
not
this is
cools
what we
are.
got this week.
And it's I can't wait to hear the story. I'll tell you more about it on
we've
the
got
podcast.
the prep list. So
Pat wouldn't even tell me what it was this time. So
No, because it was. I told him he would be shooketh,
I'm gonna be shook.
and I didn't want you to not be able to prep for the show with how.
So Robert, if you could just for do me a favor and on the video version, if you could just put like a shook meter, and just if it's really crazy, just shake it up, If not, I don't know if you can even do that. I don't know if you have a shook meter. I don't even know if that's a real thing. If not, it's cool. But just if I get shook, then pretend that everything's shaking. All right, I'll let you guys know. So why don't we get to the? That's not what it is. It was not. I was about to play Comeback Kid again. Huh, that would have been awkward, wouldn't it? That would have been so awkward.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, and this one had me shook too.
I can't wait.
It wasn't even me. My
wasn't
boss,
me.
when he went to go buy, because we have been carrying our beautiful Southern Star Strawberry Blonde in the restaurant.
Strawberry
on my
Bommies,
recommendation.
baby.
So I told him, you buy them, we're going to sell them. Guess what? We've been selling them.
At Southern Star BC, at Pass Your Pod. Hit us up if you got any.
He went to go buy them, and he dropped the case.
Oh,
And
no.
I told you, you'd be shook.
I'm shook.
That's a lot of
I'm shook.
beautiful, delicious
I'm
beer
shook.
that just exploded.
That's gonna make me appreciate every sip of this one. Let's just cheers to like overcoming that. It tasted a little bit better, honestly.
It's delicious. So like a lot of fallen brethren this weekend. He said he
Was
felt,
it slow motion?
He said he felt like such a dick because then you're just standing there. Like he said, he felt like Seth from Superbad. He's like, yeah, it's really dangerous. Someone should clean that up. But
You walk away so it doesn't look like it was you. that did it.
he said he felt like such a dick because he was just
So
like,
all
God
of them were just done.
I don't think it was all of them, but like he dropped it in like a bunch of them.
A good
busted
majority of
open.
them.
And I was like, God damn it, man.
I've had that happen.
It's the worst feeling, like when you drop them in the store. 'Cause he's like, well, like I feel like I should pay for it, but like I'm not gonna.
I mean, it's not my problem now. It's
It
your
happens.
problem.
He said that just like he was carrying and like it just slipped. It happens.
He had the cardboard.
terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
And it just slipped. Well, because it like he was buying a bunch of stuff,
Uh-huh.
and it just that one.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
That does suck. I've had it happen before with a 6-pack of bottles before where it's like it sweated too much to the bottom and then it just got soft and
And
I
it
picked
just
it up
falls.
and I was walking upstairs and it was like all 6 bottles broke and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Especially when you just get back from the store. That was the worst. But like
But you know what? Hey,
in the
that's-
store at
that's
least you had to buy it.
That's another plus side for Southern Star. At least if that were to happen to you,
I think Southern Star
there's
already,
no glass.
it's
There's
already-
no glass to clean up.
That's one of the benefits of Southern Star. Maybe you get that obnoxious little can that's got the little like the hole in it or whatever. and it's kind of just
But
spraying
even then,
everywhere.
you know what you do?
You just drink it.
No, you shotgun.
It's just a shotgun.
The,
Yeah.
the hole's already there.
It's a
Pop
shotgun.
it and go.
It's a little like right here on this strawberry bomb that I'm looking at. It's like
Ooh,
I
that
always
is
think
like
of
a
it
nice
as a
little
nice little
size.
like stab this and then shotgun.
Or if
Although
you like a
sometimes
little bit bigger, just to the side of it, the 12-ounce circle right there, that could be the size that you're shooting for.
yeah, sometimes it doesn't always line up, but I always just try and do that anyways because it feels like a good starting point. It doesn't always line up with the top.
It looks like a little target too.
But
for
to me,
it.
it's like there's my key or screwdriver or whatever I'm
Or
using.
you know what? You can even
goes.
just do one of the strawberries on it.
We did shotguns with a knife over the weekend, and boy, was that dangerous. Like I was like, I'm fine, I can do it. Like, are you sure it's a knife? And I was like, I almost cut myself.
Another
almost cut myself.
impromptu not cool when you're on the river and you get to Shotgun Hill, and then you realize, fuck, I don't have anything, so you have to try and find a sharp rock.
And then you're just starting to sharpen rocks too. Is
Well,
there
I
an
don't do
arrowhead?
that.
Does anybody know where an arrowhead
You
is?
just find rocks. You're like, this is semi-pointy, and you start bashing the side of your beer with it.
All right.
So that's my
That's
not.
a pretty
it's
good not cool,
Yeah,
man.
and I told you, you'd be shooketh.
I've got a couple of them. Mostly it's just drinking related. So getting too drunk, falling asleep, missing fireworks, like I said. Missing fireworks in the 4th of July, I was so bummed. Like Pat said he didn't give a fuck, he didn't see fireworks. I was so bummed that I fell asleep. And it was my own damn fault.
I just wasn't jazzed for it, and like, it was just one of those times where, like, because it was in the middle of the week, just like I just want to enjoy my day off.
We were at their ranch, at my buddy's ranch, and
And
they,
it was still hot
they,
as shit outside.
They pulled a trailer up out in this field, and they had like screwed in the canisters to shoot them out of, so they could shoot up. They had a whole thing ready to go, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm just gonna lay down. I didn't set an alarm. I should have set an alarm, and just fuck. The drunk Alex not waking up in time. Drunk Alex thinking I should
I
take a
blame
nap.
myself. I feel like I should be training you better for more
Yeah,
alcohol.
I was saying, like,
consumption.
I drink with Pat, and you had 8 beers the last podcast. So it was like, all right, I should be good enough. No, I wasn't. I was out of it. Then drunk injuries. Although, also, / my friend Brandon, I'm going to throw him into this as well because my friend Brandon, yes, the same Brandon that you guys may remember that scratched my cornea with a hat.
This is him.
There's a big rock. There's a big rock element with like a slide on it, and you can jump off the top of the rocks. And I was trying to climb up the rocks, and he was walking up the stairs on the rocks, and he just goes ha and pushed me. But my dumbass, it's partially my fault too, because my dumbass was like, I don't want to fall
I've been
into a
wondering
pool.
where that giant bruise on your arm was from.
That you should see the bruise on the back of my hip. You should see the bruise on the side of my hip. But like it's not. But Brandon was just fucking around, and like I should have just let go and fallen into the water. Like it is a pool right there. But I was like, no. So I tried to like grab onto this rock as much as I could, and there's nothing to grab onto because it's a wet rock. So I slide back, and then just in slow motion, like fall, hit my arm, then roll, hit the back of my hip, try and roll back, and like trying to correct it, I hit my hip again, then rolled over, hit the other side of it, and I was just then like I felt like I just woke up the next day and was just sore as shit, and I'm still like my left side is still just ridiculously sore, and it's been 5-6 days now. I feel or 5 days, I think 4 days, or whatever it's been. It's been a while, and it's still just it's getting better, but it's just drunk injuries, not cool. That's not cool. Also, Brandon, why are you hurting me this year, dude? What are you doing, buddy? What if I had hurt my other eye? What if that would have been the worst?
No, here's what it is. What's next?
I just gotta wear a bubble costume around him anytime I'm around him because he's just dangerous to me.
You know what you need to do?
I love him, but he's dangerous
anytime
to
you
me.
see him from now on, you're gonna have to wear our special Pass the Gravy helmet.
I'm gonna have to get a visor too. It's just for the eye protection as well.
Well, of course you gotta get the visor.
Obviously, I'll get that like mirror visor.
Yeah, you get the Mike Vick visor.
Oh yeah, or I'll get the old Odell one with like the Joker eyes on it, and then I can do.
Hell yeah.
Oh, why are you so serious? So drunk injuries is also a not cool for me, and then forgetting to reapply sunscreen sort of goes hand in hand with being drunk because I didn't do that on Friday, and boy,
And neither
did
did
my back
Emma.
get sun. My back didn't get as sunburned as Emma's did. Emma's got way more sunburn, but I think Emma was
Tragic.
She was laying out a little bit more than I was. I was more just swimming, trying.
You were
to
more laying
be-
in the back
and
of a car.
drinking. Or no, that was only Thursday night. But just you feel like such a piece of shit when you're like with a bunch of people and you're the guy that passes out. And there were other people that think that passed out, but like I was like I don't want to be that guy. And I didn't make an ass of myself. I don't think. I don't think at least right now. So if I did, guys, let me know. I'm sorry if I did.
Yeah,
I
Brandon, let
apologize.
us know.
But Brandon also tried to like blind me once this year, and then he tried to like break my hip. So
I
those are
like
two
this
things
guy.
Brandon. So those are my not cool. You guys ready? This is the answer segment. All right, you guys ready? You can send us your answers, questions.
ready.
Anything you have to ask. There's no such thing as a stupid question, Pat.
Just stupid people.
Pat was like, I don't think I've said that in a while. I was like, well, I'll let you say it this time. How about that? There's no such thing as a stupid question. Just stupid people is what Pat say. I don't agree with that. But if you guys have any question at all, it doesn't matter if it's just a high thought, if it's just something random. If you saw it on the internet and you felt like you wanted to hear our take on it, or if it's a legitimate question about like a relationship or whatever, hit us up at Pass Grade Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat Deanne. Robert is at Robert Barbosa03. Use the hashtag PTG Answers so we can sort through it. You can also email them to us, answers@passthegravypod.com. This is Answers.
Well, if you just answer the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
At OMG, it's Skylar. He says, is Stephen Hawking the only person who could have a conversation with the dentist during a procedure? One, Stephen Hawking is dead. So maybe it's an angel dentist.
Angel dentist.
Could,
does your
but he doesn't believe in that.
your dentist understand American Sign Language?
Ooh, a deaf dentist.
No, the dentist doesn't have to be deaf.
But a deaf dentist that had this, like, if
No, the dentist just has to understand American Sign Language, because then you really could have a full conversation. He could speak to you, you'd understand it, you could sign back to him.
Right.
It
looks like you're playing the trumpet,
that was just straight up
or
trumpet
the saxophone.
Right there. But then,
I don't know.
So no, anybody who can sign, as long as your dentist can understand it, they can actually have a better conversation.
He's definitely not the only person. He could have carried on a conversation for sure.
You know who could have done it was
hello, dentist. That hurts when you do that.
What was his name for the Saints that blocked the kick and then got the thing? He uses, like, there's a lot of people out there that have the chairs where they use the eye technology, where their eyes follow the words and then it speaks it out. They don't even have the use of their hands. So there's people out there. He's not the only one. Maybe back in the day when he was the only one with the super chair.
Right. No,
So
he's
no.
not. He's not the only person, but he definitely is one of the people that would have been able to.
Yeah.
But he's dead, so he probably can't right now. Unless an angel dentist probably can understand anything. I don't know.
Well, I assume in heaven he got his voice back.
That's true. Ooh, we got a new answers question asked. We emailed in, and Josh Betley.
What's up, Josh?
Is it Betley? Betley?
That's how I'd say it. Betley.
Josh Betley says, could any of the months be a man's name? Women already have April, June, and May. Now, as I was thinking about this, August. I knew in August.
Yeah, we both knew in August.
We both went to school in August. And then I believe I know somebody whose son's name is July. I want to say, I want to say it's July Augustus, too.
Here we go. Here's the thing.
Which is a cool name. It's a pretty tight name.
You know what July is in Spanish? Julio. What? Yeah. Or is that June? It's one of them. But Julio is, yeah. So, like.
Robert, does this check out? Yeah.
It's July,
checks out.
right?
Yeah, it's July. July is Julio.
July.
June is Junio.
Yeah.
Junio.
Okay.
Is Junio a common Spanish name at all?
No.
No.
Okay.
But Julio is. So, like, yeah, if you speak Spanish. But, like, you like, it would just be weird. Dude, what month is it? It's Dave. That just, it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, so yeah, but like August.
It's Jim.
August, and I think Augustus kind of counts that way too. We kind of
No, but August is just so. Like,
I knew a guy
right
named
there,
August.
Yeah, August is a man's name. More often than not, I would say it's a woman's name.
August.
August.
I've never known a girl named August.
My buddy's daughter is having her second birthday on Saturday.
Her name is August, huh?
Her name is August.
Okay.
Actually, I can't say it's more often than not because it is a rare name, but it is one of those ones that you can use both. It's like Pat.
It's like Alex
Yeah.
or Roberta.
Yeah, well, Robert's the only one.
I know.
It doesn't work.
I was trying to shorten that in.
So, yeah, men, we have July.
We have
If you're a Spanish speaker, we have Julio.
July and August.
And we have August. We got the fire months, guys. We got the
Those
summer
are
months.
good ones. Those are good
and
ones.
by that I mean we get the months that are on goddamn fire because it's
Also,
so fucking hot
America's
outside.
birthday is in July,
Yeah.
so that's a solid one. Julio's out there. Josh Tree Caudle at Joshua Tree 713 on Twitter says, "Why does the sun lighten your hair but darken your skin?"
It's racist.
I don't know.
That is a damn good question.
It's like baking, right? It's really like I don't know about why it lightens your hair.
That is a good question. Though. Like you spend more time in the sun, your hair does get lighter, but your skin, like, I guess
I think it's the pigment in your hair, maybe.
hair doesn't. I guess really the only other thing is hair doesn't burn the same way skin does. I mean that's the only thing, but like I don't get it, man. See, this is the type of question that I just want to go, I'm not a fucking scientist, man. You got me.
But we're supposed to get to the bottom. I would say, obviously, it's because of the ozone layer. The ozone layer does not protect hair cells. It does not protect skin cells. It protects hair cells, and it like recharges them. And when your hair gets lighter because of the sun, it's actually just charging up your brain,
Hold on.
which makes you smarter. It makes your skin darker for some people.
Have you ever set hair on fire? All I know is that it smells.
It
So
smells.
everyone looks away from it because it smells so bad. But I bet you if you looked at it, it would
Turns a
turn
little lighter.
lighter.
Turns a little lighter, probably.
I bet you. There's something in it. It's like dog poop. After it sits out in the sun too long and dries, it turns white.
That's it. There we
That's
go.
what it is.
That's it. That's all. That's
It's just
all I
hair.
can think
Hair
of.
is basically dog poop.
Exactly.
So that's why
Exactly.
skin are living cells. Hair is just like, we're gonna grow and get the fuck out of here. But the skin is attached. I mean,
There we go.
I don't know what I just said, but that's your answer.
I'm just gonna go with what you said because I don't have a better idea.
Hair is dog shit and skin is living.
Done.
Somehow that answers your question.
Done. Cassie J, the Squatch God, our girl right here, weighs in, and she says, do teeth taste like something, or do our mouths just get used to the taste? I'm trying to taste my teeth now.
That's what I was doing. No, I'm going to say no, though. Because your teeth can't get used to it. Like, even though it's your mouth can't get used to a taste. Even though it's always there, there are different tastes, and there are things such known as palate cleansers. So
Crackers.
you cleanse the palate.
Crackers are palate cleansers. Not to sound racist. I apologize. I apologize for those of you. I meant like actual saltine crackers. You know, I think I don't know.
No, because like you.
I don't feel like my teeth have a taste.
They definitely don't.
I'm tasting them right now. But what if we're just used to it? Like, you know?
No, because like you can still, like, if you ate bacon, like, you get that taste in your mouth, and when the bacon's gone, there would be a new taste in your mouth. But no, there is no taste in your mouth after that.
Teeth have to taste like something, though.
I mean, maybe if you
They
ate
do
it,
have a taste. We just don't know what they taste like because our mouths are so used to it. I think they do have a taste. Our mouth just. I think Cassie's right.
No,
I
but
think our
here's
mouth just gets used to it.
No, but
we just don't know.
Because here's the thing: like you want to say, well, maybe if I ground it up and it got all over my tongue. No, you can rub different because different parts of your tongue have different taste buds. Like I think the back parts of it.
I'm
taste
just licking
more
my
like,
teeth right now.
Yeah, but like you can use like the back part of your tongue and rub that against your teeth too. You don't get any flavor receptors off of any part of your tongue on teeth. There is no flavor to it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe if we cooked our teeth.
Has anybody ever eaten teeth? Dogs eat teeth. Dogs swallow teeth all the time, right?
They swallow them, but that's not
They don't
really
know.
that
They
they
don't
don't
know.
taste them.
I'm
gonna say no.
This is a really.
I'm gonna say no. Teeth
this is
don't
really
have a
good one.
taste.
I'm gonna say they do. We just don't know. And I think that we're always adding new elements to our mouth to where we're not able to 100% cleanse that palate because our mouth, you know, you get plaque, you get stuff out there. Unless you like floss and have like you go to the dentist and then you just don't eat for like 2 days. Who like intermittent fasts?
You know. Here's why I'm gonna say
if you
no.
intermittent
Also,
fast, then it's-
because people who have like Invisalign and shit, it's blocking the flavor of it because it's covered. And when they take the Invisalign out, you don't taste your teeth after that. Because the only reason you become accustomed to it is because it's constantly there.
They have to have a taste though.
They
We just don't know
don't.
what it is.
Okay, what does water taste like? Water
It tastes
doesn't.
like water.
It
tastes like
does
frozen
not have a
ice,
taste.
or it tastes like melted ice.
There's no flavor to water. There's no flavor to teeth.
Robert, what do you think in this?
Teeth is solid water.
I think I'm gonna go with Pat on this one.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just feel like how are we supposed to? How do we know that it doesn't have a taste?
Because we can taste
But we're
them.
so
if they
used
did.
to it. We wouldn't know anyway.
Everything that you put in your mouth, you can taste. They're in your mouth. You can't taste them.
Do you guys ever think
teeth
about
taste like water.
No, they don't.
No,
Nothing.
they don't. But do you guys ever think about how all of our bones right now they're wet?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's crazy.
All of our bones are wet right now.
They're so wet
Dude, we're so wet right now.
Dude, they're so wet. They're dripping wet. Dude, like next time, you ain't made me wet in forever. My bones are wet every day, so fuck you. That doesn't really sound that good, so never mind.
Oh, wait, hold
Don't
on,
use that.
hold on. Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Just because they're covered in muscle doesn't mean they're wet. Think about it. Whenever you see somebody break their leg and the bone comes through the skin, does the bone look wet?
Well, it's not in this. It's not like wet anymore at that point.
But it would be
It's
wet
exposed to air.
as it got exposed. It would be wet, but you never see it look wet. Just because
So
they're covered,
wet. It's so wet.
They're not covered in blood. They're covered in muscle.
What do teeth taste like? I just my mind is blown. I don't know. Like both of these questions, I feel like my head's about to explode, guys. I don't know. Damn it. These are good questions.
I'm gonna say no.
Like I don't know if Robert's question's a better question too, because like that was also like what?
That's a definite Robert musing. That just wasn't the front.
He he was
no.
somewhere, so he didn't have that face where he had been.
Teeth do not taste like anything.
I'm gonna disagree with you guys, but I'm in the minority on that.
I'm a bone truther. I don't think bones are wet.
I'm gonna agree with Robert and say bones are wet, and then I'm gonna disagree with you
I think
and
they
say
actually probably are wet though. Like if you touch them,
so wet.
so
They're
wet.
like so fucking wet. That was all we got. That was our answers question.
That's it.
Keep sending those in, guys. That was a really good crop of answers. That was maybe the best one of the year so far. Like questions wise, just because we were so fucking like debating and stumped. I think this is a really fun Mount Rushmore too. Make sure you vote on our Mount Rushmore. That we're gonna post the poll on our Twitter at @PassGrayPod on Friday. So go and vote for that as well. Please vote for me, probably, right? Yeah, don't listen to anything they're about
Or
to
you
say.
could correctly vote for me.
Or don't listen to anything that they're saying. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat Dan. Robert's at Robert Rabosa 03. And listen to What's on Tap Radio coming up this coming Sunday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on AM 950 KPRC in Houston. If you're not in the Houston area, you can check it out on the iHeartRadio app. But it'll be Central Time if you want to sync that up. Shout out to James Simpson for having us on. Thanks to all the West Ham people for hitting us up and picking up that clip. That was cool. We kind of grew a little bit in the West Ham community, and I'm a little proud of that. For like a year supporting or a year plus supporting a team, I think we're really growing into a little sort of a soccer podcast. We're not all soccer. We're a little big brother. We're a little bit of everything. So you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you guys next week. And make sure you got that calendar marked for August 9th. Everybody's going to want to hang out with you. You're going to want to come down there. It's going to be the best time, probably the best day of the year, honestly. There's probably nothing that's going to top that. So you're definitely going to be at the Southern Star Brewing Company Brewery on August 9th. It's a Friday, watching the 300th episode of Pass the Gravy.
Just having a great time.
Having a great time. You guys have a great week. We love you guys. You're awesome. And until next week, Pass the Gravy, you bitches.
I said, yeah, buddy, rolling like a big shot, Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR.